fleeing their homes once again. Many residents of the Gaza Strip are already refugees from Israeli territory. Now they're taking shelter in schools run by the United Nations Relief Works Agency, or UNRWA. Cramped conditions here are a concern during a pandemic. Nowhere is safe. Israel has targeted UNRWA schools before, claiming Hamas uses them to store weapons. Portions of the besieged strip have been devastated by Israeli airstrikes. Residents can hardly keep up with the burials of children.
What has this baby done? We were sitting safely at home. We didn't hear a rocket from a drone. Our house got hit. Why? Why? Why do they bomb houses and their residents?
There are no signs any of this will end soon.
The Iron Dome is allowing us an offensive space, and the Israeli Defense Forces have already attacked hundreds of targets and will soon pass 1,000 targets. We continue striking Hamas while defending our citizens. It will take more time.
Washington has maintained its traditional line that Israel has a right to self-defense.
We're watching this closely. We will remain closely engaged. A lot of conversations we have may happen behind the scenes because that may be the most appropriate way to de-escalate the situation on the ground.
But President Joe Biden is facing backlash from the progressive wing of his own party, demanding he use diplomatic and financial leverage to pull Israel back, especially with its forces now on the ground. Senator Ed Markey called on the Biden administration to make it clear to Prime Minister Netanyahu that a ground invasion of Gaza does not have U.S. support, and that he must do everything he can to secure a ceasefire and ramp down tensions. Senator Bernie Sanders urged Biden to be a credible voice on human rights and recognize that Palestinian rights matter. Palestinian lives matter. At least a dozen members of the House of Representatives also sent a letter to Secretary of State Antony Blinken, asking for a team to be dispatched from the U.S. Embassy in Israel to document Israel's forced displacement of Palestinians, as well as the military units that carry them out in the Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood of occupied East Jerusalem, the very act that prompted the initial rocket attacks from Gaza. The statements all reflecting a notable shift in the long-held U.S. narrative on Israel. Yasmine El-Sabawi, TRT World.